the one thing that worries me about Dak, if you go back and look at Dan Mullen and Dak Prescott at Mississippi State, Dak was a running quarterback. They ran so much QB run game. Like, you never thought that he would be an NFL quarterback. But he's gotten success. He got injured. He got paid. And now it's almost like he's afraid to utilize an asset that he has that's elite. So I think Dak's, first of all, got to find a balance between that athleticism and being a pocket-only quarterback. Because Dallas, to me, is much better when he utilizes that gift.
I agree with you. I agree with you on that. I don't know, when the lights shine brightest, Shaun, this guy doesn't show up. He has a lot of Derek Carr in him. I get a lot of Derek Carr from him when I break him down. Like, listen, as good as Dak is and as talented as he is, you would agree, I believe, he's really, really uber stiff in a lot of areas mechanically. Like, his feet aren't the quickest. It goes from 1 to 2. If he had to go from right half to left, I like to see his hips and feet kind of go with his eyes, and they kind of always behind. His feet and hips always are a little behind his eyes, and I don't know if that's off-season work or whatever he's doing, but, like, you know what I mean, Shaun? If we're on the hash and I'm here, I want to get here quick as I can. He's really stiff and slow when it comes to that, and I believe that's why you and I, when we coach him up, we say do not throw blind. That's the biggest thing we teach QBs. Don't throw blind. He throws blind that he did in the Frisco game. That's super obviously magnified because it was a pick that lost him the game. It's throwing blind is what cost him, and that is the it factor to me. You never seen Tom Brady throw blind. He always knew where he was going. Burrow's very similar. We don't throw blind, in my opinion. I don't know if he has that, and that goes to coaching, just like Lamar and what your point was. I just think you got to coach everything, because if you allow it, it happens in the games, by the way. And when we allow bullshit drills to happen at practice and we're spinning the ball a certain way, I didn't let my Qs do any of that shit because it actually affects you in the game, whether you know it or not. So I agree with you. I think when the lights shine bright, he don't show up, and that's my only concern with him.
Is that a psychological thing? Because I think regular season Dak Prescott's pretty good.
He's super.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I think he has like some, from a timing standpoint, like if I was coaching a quarterback in the NFL, I would look at Dak Prescott's shotgun timing. I think he does a great job of getting the ball out of the shotgun formation, in rhythm, on time. I think he does a lot of really good things. For whatever reason, there are just some significant breakdowns come playoff time, like throwing the ball inbounds, was it 2 years ago at home against the Niners, the clock running out at the end, then going to San Francisco, turning the ball over in a game where, it's game management is we got to understand that our defense is playing lights out. This is going to be a field position game. Like, if we get aggressive, it got to be open. Like, we can't put the ball in harm's way. Like, there's just some games that are like that, no matter who you are at quarterback.